on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Wanna come over for tea?
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Those plants have withered. Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
Gotcha! Here comes the catch.
The wind rises. Bow your head!
Welcome! I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Makes me laugh every time.
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
Makes me laugh every time. laugh every time.
First, get into position like this. Then move like that. Yep, that's it.
Makes me laugh every time. Makes me laugh every time.
Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy.
Makes me laugh every time. Makes me laugh every time. Makes me laugh every time.
the Dendro Archon. I hope everyone will get well soon.
Hey!
Anything other than taking notes, it's not my job. Find someone else.
I see everything! This dance is for you! Stars, shine for me!
Rack and ruin!
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
I'm just gonna shop around for one more day.
Everyone's okay? The lady's adventure plans are probably on hold for good.
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru. I want to buy more.
Behold! Too slow.
That's close
Wind
enough.
rise, new punches. Too slow.
Busted.
I'll be back.
Let's get down to business.
Truth repeats its course.
There's
Here
more.
comes the catch.
Where do you think you're?
You're dead. You dare to gaze upon me?
Dare to mess with me?
Gotcha.
Squall and fury. Unsightly insects.
Dare to mess with me? Bye!
That's far enough!
Busted.
Have fun with this gift!
Things are about to get dicey.
Wretched vermin! How amusing. Search for it. Too slow.
Following another test subject.
The wind rises.
Years of a storm!
Try.
Gotcha.
Cry louder. Feeling lucky today.
Try.
Here comes the catch.
Try.
Too late for regret!
No more tricks up your sleeve.
That's far enough. Bow your head.
Truth repeats its course! Come on out!
Some target practice.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Break the storm! Wretched vermin!
Where do you think you're going?
Quiet.
No! Dare to mess with me?
Squall and fury. That's far enough.
No sense of respect! Years of the storm!
Behold.
Where do you think? No.
Ninjutsu!
Busted.
Don't blink! Commit it to memory! Everyone hold hands!
Magic laugh! Hey!
Incoming.
Don't blink!
Incoming.
Hey!
Sharing my knowledge!
Pay your dues.
I see everything!
Futile! Your sins weigh upon your soul!
No escape. So
Guilty!
can't run from death.
Hey!
No excuse for slacking. Joy, we've only just begun.
Make yourselves at home!
Don't blink!
Go on, give me your...
With sword from shadow!
Looks like I went too far.
Everyone hold hands!
Surrender!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Through me, justice is served! Your penance is due!
Here's the good!
I see everything!
Nowhere to run!
Make yourselves at home! Earlier!
Cut to the chase!
Judgment is upon you. You stand condemned. Guilty. You stand condemned.
Share my knowledge.
Futile.
Speed of light. Hey! Yeah. Yeah, I see everything. Lauren? Ah! Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. Yeah. Ha. Good. Let's complete the feat.
Surrender.
Yeah, yeah. The Temple of Wisdom. Wow.
Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due.
What they see? My guiding stars.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Sharing my knowledge. Hey! Not now.
Here, detestable. Flood of frost. Yeah, crush. Shudder. So presumptuous.
This may hurt a little. Don't be scared. With all my strength.
I condemn you, tactless rodent.
My guiding stars.
Into the frozen void. More speed.
Not now. My guiding stars.
Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
No. Not now. Stars, shine.
All eyes on me. Yeah. Rack and ruin! More speed.
My guiding stars. I see everything.
Shudder!
Positions. Yeah. Not now.
I condemn you! Vengeance will be mine!
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. Don't be scared. This dance is for you.
Dance,
The
my
night is
pretty.
cold.
Eye for an eye!
Cold. Learn to command. Throw. Here. Not now.
I condemn you!
The night is cold. I see everything. Yeah, ouchie. Not now.
Rack and ruin! More speed. Freeze to the core! Beg for mercy. Shudder! I never asked for redemption. Never.
The wind rises. Unsightly insects.
Let the show begin. Eat this!
Squall and fury. Wretched vermin.
Ready, steady, go! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Upon the gale.
boy!
Cool it.
Steady as stone.
Bam! Who wants some of this? Attaboy!
Oh, so sorry.
Come on, we can do it. Oh, hey, hey. Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
Oni coming through! Bam! Okay, that one hurt. It's showtime!
Booba, get them! Truth repeats its course. Too late for regrets. Ha! Ha!
Get moving! Yeah. Truth hurts! Yeah. Pull it!
Give up.
Freeze.
Steady as stone.
Your life is mine.
Charge! Everyone on me!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Submit. Don't waste my time.
I must leave no stone unturned. As a dutiful maid would.
Press the advantage! Fall in!
Give up.
Advance!
Yikes! Boom boom! Ja, ja, ja. Ha. Ja. Ja. Wrap up the flame. Ja. Ja. Ha. Motion to compel. Ja. Ha. Ja. 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 Keep within the law. Inadmissible evidence! Incinerate!
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it? You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction. Once I opened it, it let out a stench that could wake the dead. If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Timaeus! Sucrose! What are you two chatting about?
Oh, hey, you two. We're just talking about a strange package that Sucrose received recently.
A strange package?
Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research together.
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
Но это подарок в знак благодарности.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside, just a bunch of strange cards. I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before, so I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
Ух ты! Какая сахароза. Оу май. Посмотри ее лицо.
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's a card game that's been getting really popular these days. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG!
Да, священный призыв семерых.
Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place, but this is the first time we've ever actually seen any of the cards. We didn't know it had made it all the way to Mondstadt. Must be pretty popular, huh?
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story is really good. It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the casket of tomes. After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
Timaeus.
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing personal reasons for the delay.
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter.
Хочешь сыграть, так и скажи.
Okay, fine. Paimon's curious and would like to give it a try. Please? Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon, because Timaeus has given up for a while.
Well, research is my priority, you know. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail.
Это таверна Маргариты, Кошкин хвост.
Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
Так, пора возвысить персонажей. Уровень 80. Здравствуй. Ля, какая красивая. Уровень 80, здравствуй. Уровень 80, здравствуй. А тут не уровень 80, тут мало.
Get it together, Layla. You've been studying hard and reading everything you could get your hands on. Well done. But you can't afford to slack off now. The moment you get lazy, you'll fall behind and end up having to postpone your graduation. Spare yourself the humiliation. How did I do that? Okay.
Лайла, солнышко, добро пожаловать в уровень 80. Теперь у меня все девочки 80-го.
How did I do that?
Изи бой.
Okay.
80, 80, 80. 80. Па-бам. Все девочки 80. Сейчас еще одного каратиста сделаем 80-м. Это что это он у нас? Добро пожаловать в уровень 80, дружок. А то ты расслабился тут. Блин, у меня там еще колеи есть. Ё-моё, я про нее забыл. Я смогу ее, интересно, это? Тут-то точно нет. И тут нет, да? Надо этих. О, надо один цветок найти. Один цветочек. Получить. О, Венти! Добро пожаловать в клуб 10-й дружбы, братик. Та-да! Молодцом, Венти. Изи бой. Помогли с измерениями. Дейзи, Дейзи, Крейзи Дейзи. Ну, с Винти мы придется не походим, походу. Сразу же поставим себе вот эту красивую. О, красота. Хвала искусному целителю. Че, реран? Фу.
How did I do that?
А чё, давай сразу же. Крутанем себе на вот эту вот красавицу. Может, с первого раза придет. Ну, что-то так себе, да, ребята? Блин, мне так не хватит. Надо, чтобы сейчас вот, прямо сейчас вот выпало. Выпади давай, дружище. Девочка глухня. Не повезло. Блин. Третья крутка. Издеваетесь? Хм. Я просто хочу фуразан получить. Дайте, пожалуйста. Я пойду отдыхать, ребята. Да ну. О, боже мой. Это фиаско, братан. Это что, 5-й был или 6-й? Пять, 2. Да. Ну, давай еще раз. Фуразан, ты где? Глухняв Фуразан. Угу. О! Отлично! Фарузан со мной! Отлично. Та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-тан. Отлично. Я очень доволен. Нифига не осталось. Круто.
Why do I have to write so many papers? Why?
Коскин дом, дур-дур-дом-дом-дом. Ролик?
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Шерсть сотрудников?
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
Oh, I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers? Speaking of which, I believe you've already met.
Met who?
You know, Prince. This is the Cat's Tail after all, so I thought having a cat take care of our new customers would be quite a nice touch.
Ой.
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
Wow! Another guy who can understand animals!
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince.
Мудрейший из кошачьих.
Oh? What's that? Shuyan. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Ничего себе, как-то это странно звучит.
It was the duels of Genius Invocation TCG that allowed our hearts to bond. It's understandable that ordinary people such as yourselves are unable to comprehend such a thing.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
Uh-huh. Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know.
Blah, blah, blah.
Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight? Seriously, games and drinks don't mix. Don't they get that? Nah.
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy to hear this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink. You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our 2 customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shuyan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
Diona's waiting for you. Go talk to her, and she'll teach you the rules of the game. That's what Prince said. And I need to go start mixing drinks. It's a pity that I can't look on while you learn.
Hey!
Что, хочешь сыграть партию? Извини, ты ведь пока не игрок. Приходи, как станешь настоящим игроком. Может, научусь чему-то на твоих ошибках? Угу. Ха, как охотник, что терпеливо выслеживает свою добычу, я постепенно одолеваю своих соперников и стану чемпионом священного призыва семерых. А, тоже интересуешься священным призывом семерых? А ты ведь пока не игрок? Эхе, станешь игроком, тогда, может быть, однажды сразишься со мной. Новичок, который хочет влиться в ряды игроков? Право тебе расскажешь Шунь-Юнь, но если у тебя останутся вопросы, я постараюсь на них ответить.
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes? You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
Ну, не совсем с пустыми.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me! A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please.
Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Yep. So, are you ready to start?
Давайте начинать.
Alright, then let's begin.
Карты персонажей, виды атак. Священный призыв семерых. Основы 1.
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG! Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew, pew, pew! Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours! Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Одного активного. Так, закаленный меч, огненный натиск это. Сделать, подтвердить активным, сделать активным.
Let's
Так.
finish this swiftly.
Вы начинаете. Фаза броска.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round. These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Выберите интернет отделю. Элементарный навык носит урон 3 при этом одного большого урона.
Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack.
Нифига себе. Больно.
And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again. Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go on, give it a try. That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents to win.
Ты чё? Больно же.
As much as we'd like to attack again, it seems like we've run out of usable dice.
Ничего делать.
In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
Угу. Опять бросаем кости.
Here we are, a fresh new round. Woohoo! And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need, after all. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use D-Luke's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to re-roll. Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and re-roll them.
Какого фига?
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy. Once D-Luke's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still 1 short. Never mind. Let's start with a normal attack instead. D-Luke's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill. Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your powerful elemental burst!
Фига там. Страшная сила. Достижение выполнено. Даст шейкер. Шейкер. Чебушейкер. Теперь я сам, да?
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take the stage. Oh, it seems like any move by Kaya is going to cost quite a lot of cryo dice. When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Cool it!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions. Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch active characters, though. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have one active character, while others are considered standby characters. Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active character. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke in order to use his skills. You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Let's go.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done, it's your opponent's turn. Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke. Alright then, now that D-Luke is our active character, it's time to use his skill. Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt elemental reaction. When triggered, melt increases damage dealt by 2. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go! Genius Invocation's elemental reaction system is pretty cool, huh? Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand. Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack. Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example.
Дайте Пайман карту мне.
So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type. Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. Time to test it out. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character. And this card isn't useful right now, so we might as well use it for elemental tuning. Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. In Genius Invocation TCG, keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice. Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught. Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage! What? In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What? Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
Let's go.
Я еще раз хочу бросить. Угу.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you one last trick, free of charge. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here. May victory be yours!
На, получи. Нравится? Воу, 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 полегче, чувак. А что дает Пайман? Ой, блин, я дурак. Ну ладно, пофиг, врежь ему. А я не объявлю конец раунда. Я что, дурак? Так, мы возьмем основного персонажа. Ведь персонажа, да. А сейчас мы тебе врежем. О! Ах, вы хитрые! Я не хочу.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
Нравится? Терпимая красавица. На! Ха-ха! Блин, ну так-то прикольно. Надо только побыстрее освоиться, и прикольно будет.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that?
Ooh.
What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
Ой, нет, нисколько не помешал.
You snuck in without making a sound. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
Вылитый Кая.
I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect D-Luke to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share.
Может, сыграем партию?
I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the cat's tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you. Uh-oh. Guard Captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds like fun! But, in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, D-Luke, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel?
Слушаю и повинуюсь.
All right, let's duel.
Ну чё у нас одинаковое все?
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent. Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end. Musa!
Let's finish this swiftly.
Да они издеваются.
test 6308.
Ты что делаешь, Сахароска? Совсем с дуру упала.
Ready when you are.
Сейчас же. Объявил. Я не буду объявлять. Хана тебе, Сахароска. На! Нравится? Терпи, моя красавица. Так, а что, мы еще можем что-то замутить, нет? Нет, наверное.
Stand clear.
Нифига так больно.
My research. Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
Как бить-то, ёпарасоте, фуфло. Вот отстой.
There can be no...
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I can do it. Animo test 6308.
Издевательство.
Cool it.
Animo test 6308.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Да как не хватает-то? Непонятно. Прощай. Капец сложно, ребята. Надо привыкать.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
Ты просто мне поддалась.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Да, это был замечательный поединок.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that. Huh. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
That's right! The Travelers, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now!
Что, и Паймон тоже?
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Надо против Паймон сыграть.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test.
Испытание?
Yes, although to be honest, it's not that difficult. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So, you have to win 3 duels against 3 different opponents?
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says?
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
Карточный ларец?
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the casket of tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called caskets of tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a casket of tomes with them.
Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next! The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside!
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games. No. The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Darn! What a letdown.
Ну так можно найти себе соперника. Отличный прибор для поиска игроков.
Alright, now let's see this casket of tomes already!
All caskets of tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your casket of tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant he must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
А вот и она. Фуразан? Базовая атака. На атаку надо. Дает бонус самому урона. А тут даже этого и нету. Да чтоб вас. Куда этих-то нету, что ли, блин, ни одного? Ну это мастерство стихий, блин. Блин, только что же была здесь защита, о. Отлично. Убийцу из нее сделаем. О, как раз по одежде подойдет.
Aren't you an energetic youngster? So enthusiastic, even about collecting materials.
Oh, have you unlocked some kind of mechanism? A continuous current of power is streaming in.
Фуразан моя, фуразан, сейчас ты будешь 80 сразу же. Будешь убийцей местный. О, не хватает? О. О, нет. Игра сказала, ни в коем случае не играй в меня. Мерзкий мальчишка. Нет. Алло? Алло, меня слышно? Не, что-то это, ребята, реально не здоровы с игрой. И с компом с моим. Грустно. На помощь, помогите, спасите. Блин, надо успеть маленько достримить. Пройти этот сюжетик и хватит, а то все сдохнет нафиг. Браузер забыл закрыть опять. Ничего не меняется. Увеличивает ДСА, практическое попадание в фей, с хп ниже 50. Угу. Блин, 11 миллионов стало, 348 тысяч. Офигеть, я обанкротился. Вот она новенькая, красавица. А ему надо.
You're really putting a lot into this. Don't worry. It's my responsibility as your senior to guide and protect you. I won't let you go astray.
Ух ты, цветов не хватает. О, капец. 5 цветочков надо.
been a while since I've limbered up. Dare to mess with me?
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of genius invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
Ух ты.
So this is a casket of tomes.
That's right. A purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail.
Игра обеспечивает тебе приток клиентов.
You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your caskets of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while.
Верь в свои карты, Сахароза. Победа будет за тобой.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
С помощью карточного ларца вы сможете не только редактировать колоды, но и искать персонажей с карточным ларцом поблизости, чтобы сыграть с ними. Перейдите в меню колод карточного ларца и выберите нужную колоду, чтобы отредактировать ее. После активации функции «Найти соперника» появится карта, на которой отмечены игроки с карточным ларцом. Так вы сразу увидите, кто играет в священный призыв семерых. При использовании функции поиска соперника приоритет дается ближайшим к вам игрокам. Угу. С помощью карточного ларца вы сможете не только редактировать, но и искать персонажей. Так. Колокольная смене нужен клан. Суефа.
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
Together after all.
И это все, что ли? Ладно, давай в другой раз.
Too late for regrets.
Aha! It's you!
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players, but we have to pass the tests first, so we need to beat 3 players in a duel. Our casket of tomes led us to you.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now.
Какая разница, ведь настал час дуэли.
I see you're serious about this. Very well. As a fellow TCG player, I cannot refuse an earnest invitation to duel. So be it. Then let the duel begin.
Приключения. Начать испытание.
Let's go.
I can do it.
Да как так-то недостаточно? Идите нафиг.
Ready when you are.
Ой, идите нафиг.
Cool it!
Gosh, I lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are. Let's play again when you have some time. But ideally, not when I'm on duty.
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
Dare to mess with me?
I sense that he had what it took to become an official TCG player, but he has returned to the tavern more quickly than I had expected. Defeat the opponent I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official TCG player. I look forward to watching this game immensely. Not just Prince. I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you in one of the private rooms.
He won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
What ho, fellow voyager of the stellar void. Yes, even I was briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. But so be it. You who are enslaved by human desire, be released from your shackles into the glorious arena of gladiatorial combat. Step forth, O brave challenger. Your princessin grants you an audience. Hearken well. The wretched clock chimes yet again, as the declining light of the day grows dimmer still.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long. Mein Fräulein could afford to be a little less impatient.
Huh? Paimon knows those voices.
Your opponent sounds anxious to begin. Do not delay. That's what Prince said. Please enter and enjoy your Genius Invocation TCG duel.
TCG. Надерем зад.
Paimon knew it! It's special in Oz!
Здорово.
Who else but the princessin? For, as the name of this hallowed rite suggests, only when the wisest of heroes is summoned can the master of cards hope to be crowned the champion. This path is a treacherous one. It must be tread with great caution, for eternal doom and damnation are but one wrong step away at any given moment. That is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber than the princessin, whose Aug de Verurtelung des großen Kaleido-Phantasmus has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
Oh, is that right?
Indeed. Mein Fräulein has watched many games of Genius Invocation TCG, and has gained a solid grasp of the rules. Even in a duel between beginners, it is best that both participants are well versed in them.
Oh, that's true.
Новички?
Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pair us with someone of a similar skill level. Guess that means Fischl hasn't been playing that long either.
The prinzessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their working principles. Thus, with speed and brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of secrets.
Main Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents thus far, and is therefore 1 step away from becoming an official TCG player.
So there's a lot on the line, huh? Either Fischl or the Traveler is gonna come out of this duel as an official TCG player!
Я у тебя твою карту заберу, Фишель.
Indeed.
The prinzessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immanakreich. Yet still, you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable. Your stubborn foolishness is contemptible.
Main Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
I shall not lose, Oz!
Проиграешь, проиграешь. Куда ж ты денешься? Ты всегда проигрываешь.
What say you, Outlander? Do you wish
Outlander.
to make an enemy of me, the prinzessin of Ertelung, who even now begins to strum the strings of fate that shall sound out the traveler's requiem?
Да, пришло время дуэли.
Then I say it is time to see what you are made of.
Сейчас мы тебя надерем, красавица. О, нифига, у нее этот Беннет есть. Отдай Беннета.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Так, стой. Только с одноручным. А у меня не одноручный, у меня двуручный. Больно. Начинай первая, красавица. А я? Нет, нет, нет. Ая, больно. Больно. Какого фига ты делаешь? Больно. Мерзкая. А я? Какого фига меня стреляют? Угу.
This is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve ultimate victory.
А я не объявлю конец раунда, чувак. Я тебя сейчас однохлобучу. Нравится тебе? Терпимая красавица.
Ready when you are.
Ты чё?
Cool it. This is just... What happened? Oz, with lightning twixt upper and lower mandible, strike thy pointy beak into this obstacle and remove it from my path!
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
Лузеры. Валите домой.
I want to help.
Какая-то фигня, я все равно не понимаю, почему он не делает это тут. Я должен еще ходить. Капец, кошмар.
Dodge this!
Stand clear.
Нравится? Терпимая красавица.
Freeze!
Прощай.
Swirl, Mark II.
А почему только один? Но у меня все равно не хватит хода.
Ready when you are.
I'm not done.
А его бы и так бы уничтожил. Ну ладно. Ох, Фишель, расплачивайся теперь со мной.
Impossible! Ugh, the cursed dragon looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender threads of fate, hiding them from my vision.
Прикрепи себе на лоб букву «Л», дорогая лузерша Фишель.
Traveler, was even this part of your plan?
What a truly ingenious plot, and what an exciting duel to witness.
Ты проиграла матч.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG player.
Yeah! Oh, Sucrose, you're back! Does that mean...
Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel, so I came over to watch.
Nice! Sucrose won too as well! Great work!
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none. To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes, that not a single one of them may be left standing.
Main Fräulein wishes to give you a Main Fräulein character card.
Теперь у нас ее карта персонажа.
Wow, it's Fischl's character card!
Какая милость с вашей стороны.
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate splendor due.
Oh, Excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far. Might I also have the honor of joining you in a duel? If you would be willing, of course.
Nothing would delight me more. I hereby grant you permission to join me in performing the hallowed rite of genius invocation.
One other thing. When I got back, Prince and Shuyun said there was something they needed to give you if you managed to become an official TCG player.
Неужели новое испытание?
Probably not. Oh, Paimon bets it's some kind of prize for making it as an official TCG player. Let's go get our prize!
With 3 electro dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo Hrafnavine, to my side. Heed my invocation!
But, mein Fräulein, I have been by your side all along.
I mean in the game, Oz.
Then, I'll use Chaotic Entropy to invoke a large wind spirit that deals increased damage when it carries an element other than Animo. So...
Oh! So be it! One shall not be swayed by such a feeble attack!
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. Congratulations. You are now officially recognized members of the Genius Invocation TCG community.
Спасибо, бро.
Very well done. Now, I will explain to you what becoming an official TCG player entails. The first thing all new official TCG players receive is their TCG Player's Handbook. This handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player. Make sure you read it. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. So you see, becoming an official TCG player is really just the first step. And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Whoever you wish to duel against, simply invite them to the tavern for a game. Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends whenever you want. That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't quite understand, you can always come and ask me.
Yeah, спасибо, bro.
Yes, indeed. I'm quite sure they will. Oh, sorry. I forgot to translate for you. Prince would like to say, hope you have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
TCG. Yeah, boy. Сейчас тренируюсь, чтобы стать карточным экспертом. Чтобы получить опыт и повысить уровень крадущих соперников в открытом мире или подтверждение уровня игрока 2 играйте с убеждениями гостями таверны. По мере роста уровня игрока будут открываться новые функции и дуэли. Игрокам станут доступны специальные принципы, которые позволят повысить лимит уровня. Всемирно популярная карточная игра, в которой играют такие год и ваты. Садитесь с ними в победите, чтобы получить карточный опыт и счастливые монеты. Если повезет, после дуэли некоторые соперники подарят вам карты. Круто. Очередное. Нифига себе. А чё так дорого? Либень, дайте мне либеня. Ни на что не хватает. Хо-хо! Фига себе! С какие цены? Вы обалдели? Отдайте. Это неправильный дизайн, моны. Вы обманщики. Все понятно. Ладно. Это мы потом, на потом оставим, ребята. Нам надо сделать... А, вообще-то... Надо заканчивать уже стримчанский. Пока не поздно. И так все понятно, потом там поиграем. Повеселимся. Позалипаем там в этой штуке.
We'll see about that. The night is cold, cold. Mine to commit.
This dance is for you.
Dare to mess with me? This may hurt a little.
Блин, дамагера-то нету у меня.
We'll see about. I see everything. Stars, shine for me.
Без дамагера это совсем плохо.
I see everything. My guiding stars. Ta-da! Clee's here!
Sure, I'll hang out with you youngsters.
Gather!
Dare to mess with me? Fine, fine, fine! Blazing delight! Woo! Yeah. Woo!
Eye for an eye.
Stabilize!
Too late for regret.
Shudder.
We'll see about that. Jumpy Dumpty Go! Aw. Ha! Dare to mess with me? Ha! Hee, ha!
Solidify!
Crush. Rack and ruin.
Fine, fine. Too late for regret. Gears of the storm.
This is order.
Da, da, da. Yahoo! Hey, how did we circle back here again?
That's close enough.
Так и снова одного не хватит. А вот он заветный. Нет! Ну ладно, тогда на сегодня закончим, ребята. Стримчанский. Нет, не закончим. Мы еще раз зайдем и вкачаем. Хотел уже остановиться, блин. Отлично. Та-дам! Добро пожаловать в уровень 80. Быстро я тебя вкачал, красавица. Ну раз мы зашли.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
Раз мы сюда зашли, сейчас сделаем грязь.
This realm... If you ever...
Венти, давай, до свидания. Здорово. Ой, это не ты.
Sure, that would be nice. Let me think about what be interesting for you? Ah, I know. The sighing spirit of laboratory. Ever heard of it?
Что это?
So there's some things you don't know then. Okay, so get this. There's this creepy laboratory in our institute where strange things happen. Several people say that when they've walked by that lab at night, they heard the sound of someone sighing inside. But then, when they opened the door to check, the room was completely dark, and there was nobody inside. Weird stuff like this happens a couple times a week, and it's bad luck for the one who hears it. It means you'll flunk your next exam.
Похоже на суеверие.
Huh? You don't believe it? Just ask my classmates. Almost everyone will tell you the same. And even the ones who don't believe it still go out of their way to avoid that place. Nobody wants to risk failing their exams, you know?
Oh, it's you. Have you encountered some troubles with your studies? Don't be afraid to tell Madame Farouzan. I'll give you all the help you need. Of course, if you are in need of some life advice, feel free to consult with me as well.
Доброе утро, профессор Фарузан.
Good morning. And suddenly the whole day seems a bit brighter. Oh, it's you. Of course.
Тебе здесь нравится?
I'm quite comfortable. Don't worry, I'm not one of those crabby old geezers who love to find fault with everything. I'm usually quite easy to please. Don't you believe me? Maybe I do nitpick every once in a while, but only with disrespectful students. Or those nonsensical rules at the academia. You're very agreeable, and the scenery here is quite lovely, so why wouldn't I like it here?
Я рад, что тебе нравится.
One does not run into youngsters as kind and considerate as yourself nowadays.
Еще бы, я очень галантный.
Let's say, hypothetically, I were to discover some design flaws after staying here for some time. You wouldn't mind if I shared them with you, would you?
Нет, не беспокойся.
Good, good. It seems like I'll be able to research my interests here to my heart's content after all. Even if it ends up taking me another 100 years. I will be quite content here.
This realm... If you ever...
Ладно, ребята. На этом прекрасном месте мы тогда и будем завершать наш добрый стримчанский. Всем большое спасибо, кто смотрел, фолловился, да и просто проводил с нами время. Огромное всем спасибо. Приходите к нам как-нибудь еще. Обязательно поиграем в эту игру под названием Genshin Impact. Хотя, напоследок... Давай. Ладно, всем GGVP и до новых встреч.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.